All right, I'm going to find Enid on the album Gordon here. Second track. Let's see how I do my first try. Okay, so there we go. So this song starts with radio dial being scrolled through and then ends up on a kind of a very Depeche Mode sounding angsty 80s song where he sings, "The silence, the terror, the pain, the horror as your mom comes downstairs." We weren't taking things very seriously. We had fun making that little track though. And then it went to this sound, which is a Latin American instrument called cuica, where you kind of drag a rag across a piece of like rawhide on this drum, and it goes like that kind of sound. And the record company implored us to cut it off the top of the record because it's one of these records that starts cold, and when you're trying to have a hit single, they thought that having that would stop the song from being a hit because radio stations wouldn't want to play it. So there is somewhere out there an edited version with that gone, but the song just doesn't feel complete without it. This is from our first album, Gordon, which wasn't actually on vinyl when it was released. It was in the days of cassette and CD only. CD in the long box. I don't know if you've ever seen those long boxes of CDs where it was like, in order to make it stand up inside the display in the record shop, they'd have the CD in the top and then the bottom would just be empty, but it would be a full cardboard box. And there was a lot of talk about whether those boxes should exist or not, because this record stores also had these plastic containers that they could put the CDs in, which were much more environmentally friendly because they were reusable. And when we were negotiating with our record company, we were talking about the long boxes, and we said, how long are you guys going to keep doing those long boxes anyways? And the lawyer from the record company said, just until all the trees are gone. And then we signed with them. But this song was a great opportunity for us to do things that we'd always dreamed about, like have a horn section. All the kinds of things that I'd grown up with records, whether they were, 80s bands from Britain or like the Beatles, Good Day Sunshine, or those kinds of things that I loved, that we could, do the stuff in the studio that we could not do live, where it's still got the basic Barenaked Ladies, that that's like the Barenaked Ladies beat of that era. And so it's got that kind of running through the whole thing, but then we've got, and then I think we all ended up writing this ending part. All these other vocals now. Ed rambling, improvising his, and then we've got Jim and Andy and Tyler singing, drive you to dances, pay for your night school, and then me singing the melody. And then the shots. Enid.